Up With KREM begins now.
Oh, look at this. We've been celebrating the Seahawks win all night and all morning long. The Space Needle overnight getting in on the Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl celebration. Look at that with fireworks going off. That's just one of many celebrations happening around the Northwest. Fans, how we feeling this morning? Maybe a little tired today. Maybe you're skipping out on work today, calling out. I won't rat you out. We're glad you're here with us here on the show. Welcome to Up With KREM. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Nicole Hernandez. We'll get to a bunch of coverage about the Super Bowl and the Seahawks win, but first we want to get to our meteorologist, Thomas Patrick. Thomas, tracking a little bit of rain, right?
Yeah, and that rain was moving in last night in Spokane, already exiting quickly this morning. We were actually just on the fringe in Spokane, officially only 2/100ths of an inch of rain. Most of us actually got more than that in town and certainly eastward. Still raining over Coeur d'Alene as we zoom in on Doppler radar. Probably just a few more minutes worth of rain this morning. Pretty slow moving system as it's actually just kind of rotating and will exit eastward. But honestly, that mountain snow a little bit more enjoyable for the region, especially for our mountains, which desperately need that snowfall. But it's been all rain all last night because our low temperatures only at about 34 to 38 degrees this morning.
Here's a live look at the traffic impact this morning. It looks like there is WashDOT crews out on scene at I-90 and Broadway, and it looks like there may be a WSP trooper there as well. There's a situation going on. It looks like it's blocking one of the lanes there. We're working to gather more information about what's going on here. Right now, this looks like it's happening at I-90 and Broadway. And it doesn't look like it's impacting traffic too bad right now. So we'll keep an eye on this one and let you know what's going on here in the next 30 minutes.
All right, let's get back to it. For the second time in franchise history, the Seattle Seahawks are Super Bowl champions. The Hawks dominated the New England Patriots yesterday. They won 29-13.
Oh, yeah. The front page of the Seattle Times this morning says domination with parentheses around the D for the defense because it was the defense. It was their main factor last night. They call themselves the dark side after holding the Pats really scoreless through the first three quarters, almost a shutout. KREM 2 sports director Andrew Quinn has a recap of the big game.
Well, the Seahawks certainly showed why their defense held the moniker the dark side as they made life tough for the Patriots offense all game long. Here we go in Santa Clara with a tremendous flyover during Charlie Puth's national anthem. The first half was a defensive battle on both sides. The Seahawks got 3 made field goals from Jason Myers, and the Hawks defense had 3 sacks of Drake May as Seattle led this game 9-0 at the half. Myers would add another field goal in the third quarter, and the defense stepped up yet again late in the third frame. Derek Hall with the 5th sack of the game and a forced fumble. Byron Murphy recovers. That leads to Sam Darnold finding A.J. Barner for the first touchdown of the game in the fourth quarter to make it 19-0 Seattle. Now a 19-7 game. Pats trying to make it into a game, but May is picked off by Julian Love. Myers would kick his Super Bowl record 5th field goal to make it 22-7. And then the dark side made one final big play. Devin Witherspoon drills May, and Uchenna Nwosu takes it to the crib for a pick 6. The Seattle Seahawks win Super Bowl 60 in dominant fashion, 29-13.
This is why you coach. This is why you want to do it at this level, because you have the opportunity to bring the 12s, the people, our community together, our players. Let them feel what it feels like to. Like the reward of being on this team and be champions, that's what fires you up. That's just what gets you so excited, and that's what makes you so proud of our team. And for us to be able to do it for our community and our team is doesn't get any better than this.
Running back and pending free agent Kenneth Walker was named the Super Bowl MVP after totaling 161 all-purpose yards. That's all for sports.
As the celebration continues this morning, Spokane is lit up in Seahawks green and blue.
KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones is live this morning. So, Brandon, it was a huge night for the state. How are fans feeling?
Oh my gosh, well, I'm ready to start celebrating with some of the fans. I know it's still a little bit early, but the drive in this morning, beautiful, because you got to see all of the Seattle blue and green lit up across Spokane because, of course, We love the Seahawks here as well. So the arena's got that beautiful blue and green, One Spokane Stadium, the Steam Plant, Multi-Care, Providence, just a lot of celebrating going on here in town. Also, one of our colleagues, Regan Gallo, she got a chance to go down and watch a watch party with the Seahawks fans, and I want you to go ahead and take a look at this little snippet right here of those moments after the Seahawks were crowned champions.
We deserved it. We waited so many years for this. Woo, go Hawks!
So congratulations to all of the 12s. Congratulations to the Seahawks. And of course, still got a parade on the way. That's going to be later this week. So might be a good opportunity to go ahead and grab you some Super Bowl official gear. We're actually going to make our way over to Dick's Sporting Goods because at 7 o'clock, they're going to start officially displaying some of that gear, some of that Super Bowl 60 champion gear for the Seahawks. So stay with us. We'll be over there at 7 o'clock, and maybe we'll get a chance to speak with you and talk about how excited or how happy you are about this new chapter deemed as Super Bowl champion. So we'll toss it back to you all in the studio.
Well, Spokane obviously is not the only city celebrating. Over in Seattle, I'd say they're pretty overjoyed with the win. Thousands upon thousands of Hawks fans celebrated for hours in the streets of Seattle.
And some diehard fans paid a lot of money to actually be at Levi's Stadium. So here's how some of them felt after this huge win.
Yeah, I mean, it was out of this world. I mean, we've smoked the 49ers. I mean, all year except for one game, and now we're winning a Super Bowl in their stadium before they got to. It's an unworldly experience. I brought my ticket an hour before the game, so I was kind of just swinging it, and I'm happy.
We're world champions, baby!
Is there anything better? I mean, it took a lot of money and time to get down here. Who cares?
Who cares? Doesn't matter. Memory of a lifetime. Memory of a lifetime. Go Hawks.
Were you ever worried today?
All the time. I'm worried all the time. I live on anxiety, but that's all right. We did it. We pulled it out. The defense was brilliant.
Amazing. What a night for sure. And it's not done yet. We still get to celebrate this week. The Seahawks Super Bowl parade is on Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. in downtown Seattle. We are working to bring it to you live on KREM 2 Plus. If you don't have KREM 2 Plus yet, it is free to download and watch on your TV.
We have much more Super Bowl coverage for you this morning. Coming up in about 10 minutes, we will check in with Drew Andre. He's live for us in Santa Clara.
Time at 6:08. Another quick look at our weather forecast. This morning, there are these winter weather advisories, but only for elevations at 3,000 feet and above. So effectively, the mountains and mountain passes have been getting snow since last night, as much as 5 inches on some of the highest mountain peaks. Otherwise, at least about an inch of some pretty wet snow, especially around Lookout Pass. So we'll be monitoring that this morning as this precipitation actually ends pretty shortly here. The rest of the day is drier, mostly cloudy, and our high temperatures will stay in the low 40s.
In a matter of hours, the trial for a Boundary County woman charged with child sexual abuse is scheduled to begin today. 51-year-old Catherine Cowell faces 2 counts of lewd conduct with a minor under 16 years old. The alleged incidents happened between 2012 and 2015. Her husband, Richard Cowell III, pleaded guilty to similar charges in July, but his guilty plea does not legally affect her.
After 3 years of fighting to keep their accreditation, North Idaho College will finally know tonight if they've done enough to stay an accredited college. Now, there's 2 possible outcomes for tonight's special meeting. Either NIC will return to good standing, or they will lose their accreditation. The Northwest Commission on Colleges and Universities gave NIC a show cause sanction back in 2023. The commission said that sanction was not because of financial or academic concerns, but because of how the Board of Trustees governed the college.
Lunar New Year officially starts next week on Tuesday, February 17th. This year brings in the year of the fire horse. The holiday is celebrated by millions around the world. It's a time for cultural celebrations, family reunions, and hopes for good fortune in the coming year. A fun fact for you, it's considered the largest migration in the world because of how many people travel. A huge part of the tradition is reuniting with family. Spokane will welcome the tradition a little sooner. Join me this Saturday, February 14th for Spokane's 5th annual Lunar New Year celebration. It's happening at the Spokane Convention Center. There's going to be cultural performances, dragon and lion dances, and a big focus on Asian cuisine. Thousands of traditional red envelopes filled with thousands of dollars in prizes will also be given out to the first 5,000 people. So I hope to see you there.